Hello everyone, welcome back to Skybyte Studios, and in this video we're going to be doing another reaction slash commentary to an existing review. This time it's going to be a review of Studio Series number 51 Deluxe Soundwave from Transformers Dark of the Moon. And again, this is going to be from the YouTube channel called Ton Review. If you guys don't know, his link is going to be in the description below, as always with all of these videos that I'm reacting to. But yeah, in terms of Soundwave, I don't really have a version of the movie Soundwave other than that satellite mode he had in Revenge of the Fallen, which doesn't really count. But yeah, in terms of the car mode, I never got the deluxe or the Human Alliance version of him, which is I wasn't in a hurry to do it at the time, but this time something's different. I don't know. There's something about this figure that I really like. It might be the robot mode, and it's not as kind of drab in the gray color that it's using from the promotional images I've seen. But yeah, let's see what I think about this figure, and let's take a look at the video. And of course, starting out with the vehicle mode, I am really liking that silver. It kind of reminds me of the silver they used on Studio Series Jazz much earlier on in the Studio Series line. But yeah, I'm already liking that a lot better than the gray that the original Deluxe class figure had several years ago already. And if I were to say something about this vehicle mode, is I wish that the windshield and the glass was a different color, not just completely transparent like that, because you could see all the robot parts in there, and maybe if they gave it like a blue tint or something like that just to kind of cover it up, that would have been a little bit better in my opinion. But that still works for what it is. Definitely helps make the vehicle mode look cleaner by having the transparent windows. There you can see a little bit of the molded detail. He's showing of the 6.3 you can see on the side. You can see the Mercedes emblem back there, and there's the red on the taillights. Not much in terms of paint applications. It's just pretty much the silver, even the silver on the rims. You got the black around the tires, and you got red for the taillight section, and then you got kind of like that pearl white for the headlights there. And then he showed Laserbeak off a bit. And I missed it. I think he said that was the deluxe version? Yeah, I think that's the deluxe, the original deluxe Dark of the Moon Soundwave. Yeah, I wish they kind of did something like that where you could see on the windshield. Maybe not quite that color. It's kind of like a petrol kind of green. But maybe if they gave it a blue on the Studio Series one, that'd be a little better in my opinion. Oh, my apologies. Yeah, it's the Human Alliance version. So, yeah, I actually forgot that the Human Alliance version had that drab color as well. And there he is with Bumblebee, so it's a pretty good size. It's a realistic looking size. And in terms of vehicle mode, yeah, I don't think that comparison works too well. Prime should be a lot bigger in that mode, but then again, the Studio Series figures scale more in robot mode, and there he is with Dark of the Moon Megatron. I think that's a pretty good scale. Yeah, and then both of them were in the Dark of the Moon movie. And now he's going to show us the transformation. As always with my reactions to these videos, I'm not going to be talking as much, but I will be showing the full transformation here, just so we can all take a look at how that transformation works and how it's engineered. Yeah, so far from what I'm seeing in the transformation, it's nothing too bad. Rarely is something from the Studio Series line complex in transformation, but it's complex enough so it's not as easy as maybe the Age of Extinction movie line. So it's involved, but not anything too difficult, which I like. It's a good balance. And at this point, he's pretty much almost done. Let's see how he cleans up that backpack. And I assume it's going to be right after he pops up his head right here. And there you go, yeah. To get the head up, he said you're going to have to be careful. Put the tires out of the way. And yeah, he's practically done. Is that how the backpack cleans up? I guess it is. So it's not the cleanest of backpack folding methods, but he looks pretty good. I really like the proportions. So far, my biggest gripe right now is that backpack right there. It's flat. It's flush against his back, but it's wide. I wish it folded one more time, kind of like how it did on the original Studio Series Bumblebee, the Studio Series 01 figure. But yeah, that's what we have, or that's what we're going to get. The head is sculpted really, really nicely. There's a lot of intricate detail in there. I just wish they brought it out more with the paint, because it's just a silver round. You got the red for the eyes, and then you just have the base gray, or is it kind of like a gunmetal gray for the actual face part of him. What I really like is how the tires are up there, like on his upper back, I guess you could say. It makes him look kind of bulky and mean, and then I like it is part of the CGI design, how that grill part of the car kind of looks like his cassette deck from the original G1 appearance of him. But yeah, not much in terms of nothing really new in terms of paint. You just pretty much have that same silver. Yeah, nothing much. You get a little bit more of that kind of darker gray color throughout, like especially on the arms, you could see right there. Now he's showing us his feet. The feet look pretty okay. He's got like a wide and long feet, so he should be able to stand pretty well on whatever kind of surface you're displaying him for the most part. And then you can see on his back they even added that detail. It looks like it's going to be part of the car engine. They didn't have to do that, but it's pretty cool that they did. There's another look at Laserbeak, just a basic gray plastic with red on the eyes. And yeah, it doesn't look posable or anything. Just a nice little bonus. I can't really complain too much about this figure with the paint job, because you don't really get accessories for deluxe figures nowadays. So it's nice that they included that with this figure. And then he's going to show us how you peg Laserbeak onto his arm. Just like that. Pretty simple. My apologies, there's just that one piece of articulation on the hips, so you could bend him at the legs. Oh, and you could put him on the tires apparently. That's pretty cool. Now he's showing us the articulation. It looks like, yeah, it looks like his head's on a ball joint, but restricted kind of by the car parts, maybe the tires as well. You get full range of motion on those shoulders, it looks like. And that panel can accommodate more of the arm movement. Swivel and a little bit over 90-degree bend. So you got a good to decent amount of articulation on the arms. And then you get those little toe action there. And then there's the Human Alliance Soundwave. I'm surprised I didn't make that mistake more than once already. Maybe I did, who knows. But yeah, I'm not a fan of how that Human Alliance figure worked. I like the look of the Human Alliance figures generally. I think Soundwave was the weakest one. So I'm happy that the Studio Series line came with a brand new one. It's not just a rehash of the original deluxe. That would have been pretty sad because they've done that before with some of the figures in the Studio Series line. But you could see some of the details, the more accurate head sculpt. And now he's showing us the original deluxe figure. I am so happy it wasn't just a remake of this. I mean, it wasn't a horrible looking figure. It's just not the best either. I think the Studio Series one that we have right now, that we're seeing right here, is the best. There's a comparison of that Laserbeak from the Human Alliance one. And then there's a scale with Bumblebee. I think that works well. Bumblebee seems a little taller at the head, which is not too much of a biggie. I prefer that the Decepticons be taller than the Autobots, just because they're a little bit more intimidating. And they should be a little bit taller, just so that there's that fear factor. And then there he is with Optimus Prime. That scale works pretty well. And I think the scale with Megatron works extremely well. Probably the best from the comparisons he's shown us so far. So now we could reenact the scene where he was on Africa and conversing with him, Laserbeak, and Starscream. Alright, and that's going to be pretty much it for what I'm going to be watching of this review. He's just transforming it back into vehicle mode if you're going to watch that. Of course, again, link down below for the full review. What do I think about this figure? I'm going to get it. This is really the only Soundwave figure from the movie line that I'm really excited about getting. I really like how it looks. I'm so glad that they went with the overall silver paint of them. And I'm glad that they included that little Laserbeak. Again, you can't really complain too much about that little tiny Laserbeak, because it is a nice little bonus, but I would have preferred that one to be in silver paint as well, but we can't have everything. But yeah, I'm going to be just excited to get this figure. My favorite thing about him is that robot mode. I wish they collapsed that back piece a little bit better, but it works for the most part. Again, we're not going to be displaying our figures from the back for the most part. If you do, to each their own. We're going to be displaying them from the front, and from the front, the backpack isn't too bad at all. He does have that wide kind of like chest, so it does kind of like mesh in with like the bulk of the character, or yeah, what they're going for. But yeah, like I said, I think this is my favorite Soundwave movie figure thus far. That is definitely for sure, and I'm going to be excited to pick this figure up as well as the other ones from the upcoming waves. But yeah, that's going to be pretty much it for this reaction / commentary to this review of Studio Series number 51 Soundwave. Let me know what you guys think down below. Are you guys going to get it? Are you not going to get it? Regardless of your answer, let me know why. But yeah, that's pretty much it. As always, please hit that like button, share the video, and hit that subscribe button for future content from Skyby Studios. But until then, see you guys later. Thanks for watching.